guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 3 different dinner air fryer recipes. I'll be making a roasted chicken, stuffed bell peppers, and also tilapia, breaded tilapia in the air fryer. So if this sounds like something you're interested in trying for yourself, then keep watching. For the air fryer roasted chicken, I'm starting off by preheating my air fryer to 350, and I'm setting the timer for it for 30 minutes. And these are the ingredients listed on the screen here for the roasted chicken, and I'm drying my chicken off. You'll want to mix together 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. Then you'll go ahead and put a teaspoon or 2 of that mixture over your chicken and spread it on there either with your hands or a brush. I don't like touching raw poultry, so I'm using a little silicone brush. And you'll also want to season it with salt and pepper, and you'll do that for both sides of the chicken. And after you've seasoned it, you'll want to pat the seasoning in so it kind of sticks to the chicken. And I'm placing it in the roasting pan in the air fryer. I've already sprayed it with cooking spray, and you'll cook that for 30 minutes. And after that 30 minutes is up, you'll want to flip your chicken, and you'll spread the rest of that oil mixture onto your chicken and cook it for another 20 minutes or until it's cooked all the way through. So you'll want it to be, you can check it with a meat thermometer, make sure it's 165 degrees, and that will be cooked all the way through. And this next recipe is for the air fryer stuffed peppers. Here are the ingredients shown that we'll be needing. And I'm starting off by preparing my peppers, slicing them in half, and removing the seeds. So I decided to use a knife. It might not be the best way for everybody, but I was just trying to be very careful about it. But, you know, the safer option would obviously be using a spoon to get rid of the seeds, but I was getting a little impatient, so I started to use a knife just to kind of get rid of all the stuff inside. But it's up to you and your comfort level, of course. And I'm going to dice my onion and prepare my garlic. And you'll want to heat some olive oil over medium-high heat in a medium-sized saucepan. I'm adding my onion and my garlic. So who here thinks that a garlic press is actually harder to use than chopping up your garlic? I think it's more of a pain than anything. Go ahead and stir everything together. And I'm adding my rinsed garbanzo beans into the pan. The original recipe called for ground meat, but I just felt like it would taste better this way. And I'm going to spray my air fryer with some non-stick cooking spray and add my peppers. So I'm doing it outside of the air fryer just because I feel like it's going to be easier. It might get a little messy when I'm trying to stuff the peppers. And now that my onions have softened, they've been in the pan for a few minutes, I'm adding my tomato sauce. So funny story, actually forgot to buy tomato sauce. I'm just adding some, I think it's pasta sauce from a jar. Same thing, right? And I'm adding my cooked rice. Sometimes you just have to wing it when you forget something or you're out of something. It still tasted delicious. So I'm just going to mix everything in here. So I had already cooked the rice ahead of time. That was one of the first things that I did before starting. And you'll preheat your air fryer to 360 and set the timer for 10 minutes. And I'm stuffing my peppers while that's preheating. And carefully add the basket into the air fryer and let that cook. I'll top your peppers with some shredded cheese and let that cook at 360 for an additional 2 to 3 minutes until the cheese is melted. Okay, and the last recipe is for the air fryer breaded tilapia. So I'm putting my egg and 1 tablespoon of water into this little shallow dish. And you want to beat that really well till it's well combined. And in another shallow dish, you'll want to combine the breadcrumbs, salt, paprika, garlic powder, and pepper, and mix that together really well. Once that's done, you'll want to pat the tilapia dry. And you'll dip the tilapia into the egg mixture and let it drip really well. And then go ahead and put it into the breadcrumb mixture. Make sure it's really well coated. And just repeat that until you've done it with all the tilapia, of course. And I'm just returning it back to the baking sheet. I am obviously in dire need of a new baking sheet. I don't know how long I've had these. I think it's been like 4 or 5 years. So just like on my list of things to do, but I never remember when I'm out and about to get one. And you'll spray your air fryer with non-stick cooking spray and set it at 350 for 10 minutes. You'll add your tilapia. I had to do mine in 2 batches for my air fryer. And after 10 minutes, you'll flip it and cook it for 5 more minutes. Well, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. And if you are new here and you've never seen my channel before, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. And also be sure to put in the comments below if there's any other kind of videos you were interested in me making, or any ideas or any comments you had on what I made today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.